Well, let's move on and attach further accessories on top of this. Well, I have this compact light solution, an LED light, so I have a hot shoe slot on top, so I'm going to attach it directly on there. Well, in the front I may also need a microphone. Well, this microphone has a hot shoe slot there, but I don't have any hot shoes left. No problem. We have this accessory connector piece. This is really clever and practical, because this piece can turn all the quarter-inch holes into, for example, quarter-inch male screws or hot shoe connections. You see we have a quarter-inch hole there, so I'm going to convert this into a hot shoe. Well, I attach it on the top with the help of my coin. I have attached the accessory connector, you see, and it gave me a hot shoe slot there. So I'm going to attach my microphone. Yep, you see, now I have my light, microphone, my monitor and my sound module all attached and ready to go. I may need some extra accessories though. And you see, I have this wireless video sender, so this is really handy for the directors to see what's being shot. So this is getting more and more popular. Again, this has this hot shoe connection, so I'm gonna need another accessory connector. I grab this second accessory connector, and now I have turned this quarter-inch hole into a hot shoe slot. Yep, you see, I have pretty much everything I need, and I still have extra slots left. I can still use some, I can still push it further and attach some more on top of this. And as I said, this is the small setup. Well, how can you use this handheld? If I can. You see, the top handle is really handy. It's also carries all the accessories on it, but also it gives me a really comfortable grip. So when I shoot low, that's how I shoot handheld. If I want to shoot on shoulder, again, I have a really comfortable grip on the DSLR, and I can still shoot like a classical camcorder. This is really great for people who wants to have many accessories and still keep the things really compact. The shoulder piece, compact shoulder pad, can also be reversed and used that way. This actually feels much better, and I personally prefer this way, because since the angle has changed, I get this shoulder press feeling, so this really gives a much more stronger grip. Well, as you see, this is really very similar to classical camcorders, and this setup does not have any rods. And we think that sometimes you are not obliged to use rods because rods are for follow focuses, matte boxes and handles. For this setup, I prefer to focus directly by holding the focus ring by my hand, because some users might find this also very practical, and also, let's be honest, this is really more accessible. I mean, as far as the price is concerned, this setup is much more accessible, and some customers really prefer this approach. And as far as we know, no other brand is offering a rod-free DSLR solution, so there you go. All our bundles are, of course, tripod compatible. You just need to attach your camera tripod plate. underneath here, and then you're good to go with any tripod. Here is an example. Yep, this way, as you see, you are perfectly fine with the tripod, and it's pretty much balanced, so your fluid head won't be under any kind of large pressures. It's gonna work perfectly. So this is modula 1. Now let's switch to modula 3. Our every bundle builds on top of another. So when we switch to modula 3, let me show it to you. It comes with a larger box, and when we open the modula 3 box, as you see, you already have what's already there in modula 1, which is the base unit, compact shoulder piece, and the top handle, which is already here. And also we have the monitor holder, which is already here. So these two parts, actually they come together and make into one part, is the one and only extra part which separates modula 1 from modula 3. What this is a really unique piece. We call it the hand strap, which is basically this. Now we remove our DSLR. Okay, after attaching your plate underneath, you can instantly attach your camera. So this gives you a really different option when you're shooting, because you're gonna be able to rest your hand, and it's going to be, for example, if you really don't want to drop your camera from your hand, for example, if you're shooting on a balcony, very high floors, or on the edge of a cliff, who knows, it's really secure and better way to operate your DSLR. But of course, this is not the main intention of designing this. You see, you can attach and then tighten it. Now you see we have this perfect experience. Now this really has turned into a real camcorder. Let me show you one thing which is really shocking. This is what we used to shoot our productions with. And now, after the DSLR revolution, this is what we have turned into. You see, we have the top handles. Please compare the positions of the lenses, position of the shoulder pieces, microphones, see, EVFs. So we basically managed to keep the classical camcorder experience, and we are now offering this, which is just a perfect way, because this is really solid, nothing is gonna fall off, drop off, it's completely safe, secure, and you see it is really a unique way to operate your DSLR, which no other company can offer this. So this is modula 3. Let's move on to modula 5.